Alright, so here we have my least favorite to most favorite fire alarm devices. So, starting off with the least favorite one, the Simplex 4906-9151 True Alert Speaker Strobe. This alarm is my least favorite, as well as other SmartSync alarms, because SmartSync is the most difficult and annoying thing that Simplex has ever come up with, and devices with the SmartSync strobes are a bit painful to install, test, and do any other operations with. I know that I'm not alone in this because a bunch of other fire alarm enthusiasts and collectors have also expressed their hatred with Simplex's SmartSync devices. The wall mount EST Genesis horn strobe. The wall mount EST Genesis is next on the list, and to be honest, the small size can make it difficult to spot in a public building, and if it is mounted on a wall of the same color as the device might accidentally get painted over. The fact that you have to remove the cover of the alarm from the device itself can make it quite difficult to install and uninstall, especially because the holes that you stick a removal tool into to take the cover off are a little small, and if the device is mounted close to the ceiling, it can make it harder to take the cover off the device. I also don't like that the remote strobe versions still have the horn drills on the cover, because that confuses people. It makes some people think that a horn strobe was mounted inside a bathroom, when actually it is a remote strobe device with horn drills for a horn that isn't even there. Edwards GCSV EG CSV Indoor 15-11 15-115 Candela EST GCSV WN speaker strobe. The Edwards GCSV EGCSV Indoor 15 to 115 Candela EST GCSV WN speaker strobe is a ceiling mount Edwards speaker strobe that has 4 LED strobes on it. I don't like that there are 4 strobes on this device because I feel like that is a bit over excessive, and that a fire alarm device should only use 1 strobe on each device. If multiples of this device go off unsynchronized, then that could increase the risk of an epileptic seizure, which can be bad. Real-Locker Lotsa low-frequency sounder strobe. The Real-Locker Lotsa low-frequency sounder strobe is one of the devices made by Real-Lock that has an LED strobe included. The problem I've got with it, though, is that the tone on it sounded a bit raspy, and I don't think that it should sound raspy, given how relatively new the Lotsa series is for Real-Lock. If it sounded less raspy, I probably would like it a little bit more. Gentex Commander series. Well, this line of products features the Commander 1 through 4, and I have different opinions on each of these devices. The Commander 1 has a sound that sounds like a home smoke alarm, that I do not like, because no fire alarm should sound like a smoke alarm that you find in the house. The Commanders 2 and 3 are a little different than the Commander 1, as they provide bigger fire lettering and a different sound coming out of the horn drill that makes it sound more like an actual fire alarm, and I like that more compared to the Commander 1. The Commander 4 is Gentex's first ceiling mount Commander series device, and features a smaller sized strobe that looks like those types of light bulbs that you normally see in a giant rectangular covers at schools. And I do like that the Gentests decided to make the Commander 4 of a ceiling mount device to kind of differentiate it from the previous versions. If Gentest decided to make a Commander 5, I would expect it to include an LED strobe and come in wall and ceiling mount versions to kind of make it a mixture of all of the previous Commander devices. Now, we've got the System Sensor MAS and MAS ADA. System Sensor MAS was the first fire alarm product ever produced by System Sensor, and it has a really nice design for the particular point in time that it was created. The MAS ADA is an updated version of the MAS and features a strobe that is horizontal rather than vertical, and also clear rather than frosted, unlike the original MAS design. I like clear strobes better. I also like how the MAS ADA provides an ADA compliant strobe that follows the Americans with Disabilities Act, which is what ADA stands for. System Sensor Spectral Alert Classic. The System Sensor Spectral Alert Classic, which was known as Spectral Alert when it first released, is the first device of the Spectral Alert line of System Sensors products, and it comes in 3 different generations. It provides fire lettering on the front and sides of the device, and provides a strobe that is right at the very bottom of the device. Classic also comes in a Chinese version, with the model number being P2475RLZ, and replaces the white strobe light with a red one, and the strobe cover has Chinese symbols on it as well. And the horn sound is different on certain models, but some of them have the same horn sound as the American version. The System Sensor Xenon L series and LED L series. Now, some people might be a bit mad or angry that these devices aren't in my most favorite fire alarm, but I have a reason for that, and you'll find out that reason when I get to that certain device. The Xenon L series was the first of the L series line of products manufactured by System Sensor, and was a combination of the Spectral Alert Classic and Advance, and even provided a 3000 Hz tone, as well as the same sound effect of an Spectral Alert Advance. The main tone on the L series may sound similar to the Advance, but some people have said it is much quieter than the Advance, which is a bonus. The LED version of the L series looks the same as the Xenon, but replaces a bigger size strobe with a smaller circular LED strobe. And when the strobe itself is activated with no horn, you literally do not hear a clicking sound coming from it. Also, System Sensor, I assume you guys are currently making the speaker strobe version of the LDL series, and I most definitely will be excited when that thing comes out, because I just want to know what an LED version of the L series speaker strobe looks like compared to the Xenon version. Spectral Alert Advance is the alarm that takes the spot for my most favorite fire alarm, because this is an updated version of the classic and provides a louder horn tone, which can be helpful in areas where surrounding noises may be louder than the alarm itself. I like how you can hear the indoor devices from a pretty good outdoor distance, as that allows people to know not to go in the building. And I do like the SPSR and SPSW versions of it because they look so cool compared to the other speaker shows from other companies. Also, like how some models, such as the PC2W, have a high candela version that has the model number PC2WH, and that the H in the high candela model number allows people to know that version has higher selections of candela compared to the PC2W. Also, like how there is a version of the PC2W that has a model number PC2W-SP, because that version has Spanish fire lettering, which the Spanish version of fire is Fuego. That allows it to be used in places such as Mexico, where Spanish is the main language that's spoken. So there you have it, my least favorite to most favorite fire alarm devices. Be sure to let me know if you have any other devices that you would put on this list, or if anything I put on this list would go in a different spot on your own list. And thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you all next time.